This is a full test. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I think I'm going okay. It's looking like I've got everything up and going. I don't know. I'm full winging it. This is the first time I've ever been live with anything, so let's go with that. Apparently I have someone watching. I don't know. How is everyone? I am just fully testing to see how everything's going and if I've got this half on the right track. I don't know. I've been playing around with this for a couple of weeks. I have no idea how Streamlabs works, but getting there. Hey Nath, how are you? What's happening, man? I'm doing pretty well. I'm just winging this big time. This is my first ever live stream on any platform, so we'll see how we go. Hey Craig, how are you? Volume's low? Okay, hang on. How's that? Did that fix that? I'm full winging this and trying to get through all these different mixer things. Did that help, Craig? I'm not sure. Oh, hang on. I'll go over the other. So the volume's still low? That's wicked, Nath. I'm full pumped about that. Yeah, nice. Thanks, Craig. That's wicked, Nath. I'm full pumped to see the finished product on that. That's going to be hell gold. Yeah, 100%, Nath. I got no idea. I've always wanted to get up with the boys and all of you guys, but you know, you got to start somewhere. So I thought, hey, I'll jump on and I'll have a crack. I was real stressed about my internet too. I'm like, oh, is it going to be fast enough? And we're going to be able to do it, but I got there, so it's a little better. I can crank it. Oh, actually, is it cranked? Alright, I've got it cranked, so that's on the mic auxiliary. It's pretty much crank, Craig, so I don't know. Unless you can give me a tip on how to get it louder again. Or any tips, I don't know. I'm new to this. Full winging it. I wanted to do a whole backdrop and try and do all this crazy stuff, but I was like, hey, let's just see how we go. And full wing it on a random stream. I wanted to get in before Father Fish because I'm hell keen on that. So I thought I'd just jump on, see if anyone jumped on, it was gold. Just below me, Nath. Hang on. Right there. I can get rid of this thing. How's that? Did that work better with getting rid of that? No idea. What's been happening anyway, boys? Yeah, sweet. Gold. Oh, Craig, that it's full wing out. I've been sitting here for months going, oh, do I do it? Do I not do it? I don't know. It's like this whole put you on the spot thing is like, not that I'm worried about getting put on the spot, but it's, you know, I love you guys and it's just, it's a bit strange. But I thought, hey, I'm going to jump at it and let's get into it. Because there's one thing I love about the Fish Fam and it just gets me away from everything else. I love everyone who's a part of it, and it gets me away from my everyday life. I love fish. I love keeping fish, and I'm stoked that I found a family that enjoy the same things I do, and it just gets me away from everything else we do. So yeah, full pumped, and I thought, stuff it, I'm going to have a crack, and we'll see how it goes. So hey, why not? Yeah, nice, Nath. That's gold. I was near going to comment. I was half asleep when you wrote back last night and said you were worried about the spray paint. I was going to write back and be like, man, it's okay to get a paint and roller, but how boring's that? Spray paint's so much more fun. What's it take? A couple of more coats of spray paint, and spray paint's fun. So why not? Just go spray paint, man. And just put more coats on. You get more fun out of it too. Yeah, that's gold. Oh, thanks for jumping on, guys. This is so gold. So everything's coming through. My marker's working alright, so I'm stoked about that. Can I try something else with this? I just want to see if my Be Right Back thing will work. So let me know if this works. I don't know. I'm full winging this. Let me know if the Be Right Back thing's going. Is that sort of legit? It's looking like I've got a massive delay between me now and the Be Right Back. Yeah, sweet. Okay, cool. Yeah, awesome. That's cool. I wasn't real sure. I was just sort of winging it. I was like, oh, I've been mucking around with it for a couple of weeks. I'm going, just a couple of YouTube videos, and slowly trying to get myself through to get this live stream thing happening. But yeah, stoked that worked. Yeah, okay. So there is normally a 20-second delay. God, that's going to get a bit of time to get used to. But that's all sweet. What else? What else has been happening, Nath? Craig? Much? I'm pretty stoked with the well, I've got the Black Ghost, and he's loving it. I got this video I'm bringing out. I'm trying to do like it's not like a kid's video, but it's sort of like a storytelling video of where he started from to where he is now and to the size he is. So I'm pretty pumped about that one. I sort of got it. I don't know. It's still a work in progress, but I'm getting there. But it'll be pretty funny. Yeah, nice. Nice, Nath. That's wicked. You were pretty amped about that. Yeah, I know the feeling, Craig. I got a couple of days off. This is, Wednesday for us, and this is my Saturday night, and then I'm back to work Friday for my Monday, and then I've got 5 straight, so muck around a little bit here now, try and crank out a few videos tomorrow, and then, yeah, back to work for 5 days, so I'll be null and void. Hopefully film a couple of videos and try and get one out on Sunday and tomorrow, so I can break it up a bit before I get my 5 off on starting Wednesday. So yeah, I know the feeling, man. Real well. Yeah, nice. I heard you talking about that, Nath. Is that... You said you had a filter on the top of the tank. Is that like one of those sump style filters that sits on the top of the tank and the intake comes up and then you put all your meter in the top, it runs through like a sump and then back down into the tank? Hey, Aquacop. Thanks for calling in, man. This is... if you haven't caught it, this is my first ever attempt at a stream on the Ruffy. I've never done anything like this, so welcome, man. It's awesome to see you. Oh, what do I do for crust, Craig? Funny thing is, I look after fish, man. But not aquarium fish, not... I look after commercial fish, if that makes sense. So it's got nothing to do with the freshwater hobby, per se. Yeah, that's wicked, Nath. That's what I do. I used to have one of those on the top ones, and I tried for a good couple of months, and really struggled with the cycle, to be honest, with those top filters. Ended up ripping it straight out, and I went exactly how you went, straight for a canister, and chucked the canister straight in the tank, and never had an issue since. So yeah, I was full stoked. Yeah. No, it's pretty sweet. I'm super stoked with the rainbows. Those guys have been going awesome. They've been putting on heaps of weight too, which I'm stoked. Like, I've only got him in the 60. I got him in there with a couple of barbs, and I put him in. I was a bit worried. I was like, oh, are the barbs going to nip at the rainbows? But because I put 7 in straight up, I think numbers purely scared the barbs off, and they've sort of found their own corner, and the rainbows have taken over. But they're starting to put on a bit of weight now, and slowly starting to show colour as juvie, so I'm full stoked about that. I just need them to put on a bit more. I say a bit more, probably a lot of weight before I chuck them in the 6 foot, only because of the black ghost, as you probably would have seen in my previous video. But yeah, I don't want to chuck them in. I'm super stoked with them. I don't want to put them in too small or rush it and have him have a late night snack. So, but yeah, fully pumped about these guys, and can't wait. Full amped. Hey Shep, how are you, man? What's happening? Sorry, I sort of went on a rant there for a second. Good to see you, man. If you haven't caught, this is me trying to have my first stream of all time. More of a test than anything. I've never worked any of these things before, but what do? Wing it and see how it goes. Haven't got any backdrops going or anything crazy, but we'll see how it goes. I thought I'd test it out before Father Fish started. Have a small crack, and thanks for joining and giving me feedback. I'm super stoked. Yeah. I've been looking at my discus as well. Like I've got 5 in there. I got one that I'm pretty sure is stunted, and that's from the first lot of discus that I got. The first 2. The second one is like bigger than my hand and going great guns. Then I introduced a couple more, and the blue guy. Don't get me wrong, I'm not great with discus naming and the exact different types of discus, but the blue guy and the orange one, I'm pretty sure are showing sort of companion behaviour. So I'm keeping an eye on that, but it's, maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I know, Shep. It's random, man. Like, I don't know. It's different. Heaps different. Like, videos are one thing, and then going live's completely different. But I wanted to take the punt, and I wanted to just jump in, and I was like, well, I've been sitting here for ages going, should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it? I don't know. And you sit back and have a beer when you get home from work and you go, man, what are you doing? Like, just have a crack. So I'm going to have a crack. But it's gold shit. Hey, Blackie, what's happening, you crazy man? Thanks for joining. Good to see you. Hey Ian, how are you? Aqua Az, man. This is my first ever crack at live stream, so I'm just see how I go. See what happens. I hope you're well. Sort of a late night thing. Yeah. What's happening, Blackie? What are you up to, man? Kicking back, no doubt. Yeah, it's going. How have I going with the white clouds, man? The white clouds are killing it, eh? Oh yeah, the Bulldogs. Fail. Poor old doggies. They fell apart in the third quarter. That's what killed us. Anyway, it happens. That's football. Yeah, the white clouds are killing it. So I've got obviously those 23 in the 150, and then I originally started with those 6 in the 40. I'm looking at, I don't know, at a rough guess. It's hard to find them now in the planted tank, but probably 15 to 16. I reckon Juvie's sitting there. I'm just waiting for him to grab a bit of size, and then I'll transfer those guys straight in the 150, and then hopefully the 6 originals keep breeding, and I can full stock that 150 down the track. It's going to take a bit of time, but we'll see how that goes. I'm full amped about it. It's looking real good. Go D's. Yeah, I know. Craig, I'm a Tasmanian man. Like down the bottom, you couldn't get any. Oh, you can get further. You can get to New Zealand, but from Australian capitals, I'm a Tassie boy. Right down the bottom. It's pretty hard to get some fish here because of biosecurity rules. We have a lot of rules. Can't have turtles. Can't have a lot of fish because of biosecurity. So it does make it not so much hard, but you got to change the way you think when it comes to fish keeping down here, and it's understandable why we're not allowed to have certain things. But hey, yeah, that's where I'm from, down Tassie. They call it the Apple Isle. Yeah, Hobart. Oh, yeah, Hobart. If you want the capital, pretty much, yeah. Small, just out of Hobart, but pretty much, yeah, that's my capital. Love it. Where are you, Craig? Are you? I've never really asked that question. Are you Melbourne, Vic? Yeah, Egg and Bacon Base Gold. Blackie, real gold. Yeah, it's a real nice place. I'm massive fan. If you know, I don't know how well you know Tassie, but Bicheno is pretty much my go-to. There's like mid east coast up Tassie, and it's like you go to Hobart and you get like that brownie sort of water, and then you head up an hour and a half, you get to Bicheno and it's like crystal clear blue, still cold, but crystal clear blue, and it's amazing. And that's like once a year, that's our go-to. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This guy has this business up there, which is a glass bottom boat, which is hell mint. Like, go through and he's got this little bay that he cruises around in this glass bottom boat. And you just go out there and it's just amazing. He's got these fish pretty much on tap to be able to feed, and they'll come up, and these few rays, and a couple of other things. It's, yeah, pretty cool. For a small business, like, hell mint. Hey, Thirsty Rabbit, how are you? What's happening? I've got to get used to looking at the chat. That's another thing I've got to get used to. I'm used to being in it, but not looking at it. Hey Blake, how you going? Yeah, go on. So Blake, if you haven't caught, this is me trying to wing and see how this goes. As you know, I've been having a crack at Streamlabs, and this is my first crack at seeing if this actually works. And for for all that know, this is my first time ever live. Haven't even been on what do you call it? I can't even remember the name of it now. The one that most work companies use. Anyway, I haven't even been on them, so I'm full winging it. But I had to take the leap, and it can only get better. Yeah, thanks. Haven't got the whole background going though. I've been looking up. I love YouTube, man. There's so many things that you can find on YouTube, and I've been looking at a lot of streaming things over the last probably week and a half, and heaps of tutorials to find out how you can get backdrops and and the green screens and all of this jazz. But I thought, nah, I've got to take the punt. I'll see how it goes, and just attempt it. So here we are. I love it. Yeah, so good. I was saying, Blake, I got a feeling that two of my discus may be pairing up, but I'm not sure. They've been hanging around each other for a while, probably the last 2 weeks straight. The other three just doing their own thing, so I'm not sure. I was probably hanging on a limb, but I don't know, maybe. We'll see what happens. Flowerhorns G'd up for a new, bigger tank, which is I'm thinking about doing a video on that, on chasing bigger tanks, because that's probably one big mistake I made with him when we got him was, oh yeah, we'll get a bigger tank, we'll get a bigger tank, we'll get a bigger tank. The old classic, you know. I've got him in a 4 foot long at the moment, and he does have enough room, but I've got a 5 foot coming for him. But geez, what a what a battle it was originally from when we first got him as a juvie, and then he just grew crazy. So finally got the discus moved into the 6 foot, and then got him into the 4 foot long. But now it's starting to, he's just going off crazy. So it's looking like, well, I know that I have to get him into a bigger tank, and I've got a 5 foot coming. So it's just more the fact that I need more support on my floors. I've already got acro props under my floors for the 6 foot tank, obviously, and then if I get the 5 foot as well, it's going to look like I've got to go that as well. And then the spare rooms seriously look like it's going to cop some tanks. So, but we'll keep that between us. We won't tell Jenna just yet. But she knows it's coming. Aquamaid, hey mate, how are you? Good to see you, man. That's going to take a bit to get used to looking at the at the chat for sure. That's wicked. Yeah, it would be wicked, Blake, if I can get the discus going. I'm not sure, I'm no pro when it comes to discus. Pretty much all I do with my discus is just make sure water changes are like bang on, once or twice a week, minimum, and just keep water parameters primo, and that's my secret to discus, really. Another funny thing is I don't keep F1s or F2s. I'm sort of scared of them. Like, the water parameters are a little bit harder, they're more finicky, if that makes sense, I don't know. But yeah, I just sort of keep farm bred discus more than I would wild or discus that are parents of, I'll just say the parents are wild of the discus that you get, if that makes sense. So that's sort of how I get around it. But I'm hoping, hopefully it's going to go sweet. I'll keep an eye on them, I'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. So the volume's low. I'm trying to get around it, and echoey. So I have to work on that. Is that right? Yeah, okay. I'm not sure how to work on the echo. Anyone can give me a hand or a tip, it would be gold. As I said, this is the first time I've used this, so. Do I follow any sports? Yeah, I'm a footy fan and a massive cricket fan. Um, I've followed pretty much cricket all my life. I played footy, AFL that is, till I was about 12, and then I had knee issues, so I transferred over to cricket. And I've played cricket pretty much ever since until last year. I think I stopped playing only because work sort of, I went on to shift and it was a bit hard to train and go from there. So yeah, I stopped playing cricket then, but I'm an avid supporter and still support the local club. So yeah. Yeah, yeah, pretty cool. I seen this. I can't remember her name. I seen a post up. One of the female cricketers in county cricket smashed 169 off like 69 balls, which is crazy. Something like that. I think it's 163 or something off 69 balls. It's mental. Ended up taking over all the guys. All the guys' records pretty much. Davey Warner was under who else is under I can't remember. There's a few others. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, how cool. Play cricket in winter, Blackie. Yeah, she'd be pretty wet on the ground, I reckon. You'd be struggling to hit boundaries, put it that way. Oh, it's a summer sport for sure, Blackie. Yeah, you hit a ball up in the air in winter, it's just going to fall down, and it's like golf. Going to make a divot, it's not going to go anywhere. You're going to hate life if you're a batsman, trust me. Oh yeah, Josh, sorry about West Coast too, man. That sucks. I actually had them backed in. We lost two. Yep. Caleb Daniel make a good run in the last, but we gave up in the third, which hurt us. But anyway, that's right. I finally got to mow my lawns today in Tassie. You got to wait for that day, and I had that today, which was pure sunshine, and it was like, yes, I can go out and mow my lawn. Because it's coming up now, obviously, spring, yeah. It's coming up to a weekly thing. And I was like, oh, nice, finally sun. I went out, it's still damp underneath, but I was like, stuff it, I've got to do it because tomorrow's forecast for like 25, 30 knot winds, westerly, and raining. And I was like, well, if I don't do it now, I wanted to make videos today. And I was like, oh, well, if I don't do my lawns and whip sip and do all that jazz today, I'm not going to be able to do it tomorrow. So pretty much it's flip the switch. I'm doing videos tomorrow. And I did my lawns today. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, you just got to pick your days down here because it doesn't matter what sort of time of year it is. If it rains, it buckets. Yeah, Josh, that'd be gold, man. I'd love to see you guys. I'll come up for start of this year. I think it was. Yeah, it would have been the start of this year. For the Pet Expo. I jacked in, and the worst thing was, I seen Blake, and I was like, oh, celebrity, too shy. So we went around and did all that, and then found the Reptile Expo, and was hell stoked with that. And I fully regret not catching up and at least saying hello. I'm a bit weird. I try and be outspoken in my videos and everything else, but I am sort of, what do you call it? I'm more of an introvert than I am an extrovert, if that makes sense. So, yeah. I wish I had of. That was an awesome thing, the Pet Expo. Loved it to pieces. So, yeah. I wish I had come up and said hello to, at least, I did see Blake. I didn't see anyone else. I wish I had off, but I was too scared. But anyway, I wouldn't be now, put it that way. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. No, it was going, man. I was so new to the fish fam, I guess, and I wasn't sure how to take it. I sort of, wanted to see how things went, and I'm stoked, man. Like I am. I'm full stoked. So happy with everyone and how welcoming they are, and it's gold. And the amount of advice you can get is just crazy, and I'm loving it. But I really have to change his background because no one wants to see the fact that I've got SBS Chills on in the background with a dirty neon TV and a clock. Who the hell wants to see what the time is in Australia? Yeah, gold. That's wicked. Hey, I can't thank you enough for coming in. I'm full winging it. Hey, check this out for anyone who hasn't seen it. I think Nathan Craig's seen it. Let me know if you see this. Does this work? I don't know, did that work? I tried it before. I was like, I've got that, and then I've got it like an ending soon. I think works. Your guitarist seems sad. I had to go with non-copyright Blackie, so it's pretty limited to what you have. I haven't paid for extra stuff. That was straight off YouTube Studio, so yeah, I know. Anyway, trying my hardest. I can tweak it as I go, I guess. Pro already, I doubt it. Just playing around with things, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll be right. Anyone had any? Just a random question. Has anyone had any issues with yo-yo loaches before? Like, my yo-yo loaches are alright. I get that they're loaches and they hide, but far out, man. Like, I swear I'll never see my loaches for like, oh god, 6 months, unless I clean the tank. Like, man, those things are like evasive as. Craig, Eddie Van Halen, man. I know. Heard that this morning when I got up with a coffee. I was like, oh, wow. Yeah. That hurts. That's a big loss, too. That guy was amazing. Yeah, Thirsty. Oh, they're alright. They're pretty cool. It's just hard because you don't see them much. It's sort of a random fish. People go, what do you got? And you go, oh, yeah, I've got, got me rainbows in there, got me, got me... Oh, sorry. Cat just did, like, something full random. Yeah. How weird is it? I have 3 cats and keep a jag load of fish. Is that, like, normal? Do you find that a lot of fish keepers also have cats? Is that normal? Do you find that? I don't know. Yeah. Full rant. I've really got to get used to looking at the chat. I sit here worrying about what I'm saying and not looking at the chat. Oh, really, Craig? You got a cat? Yeah, you're either a cat or a dog person, I find. Like, I would have a dog, but I'm worried that it's going to rip my 3 cats' heads off. So I don't have a dog. I've got nothing against dogs. Yeah. Fair enough, Blake. Sucks when you're allergic. But, yeah, I don't know. Nothing against dogs. It's all good. Alright, guys. I might call it. Let me know what you think. I don't know. I'm winging it. This is just a fully random stream. Hit me back. I'll try and come up with an actual script and like stuff to talk about next time. This was just me trying out to make sure this worked. I think it did. I've got to figure out how to actually how everyone else does it, where they actually mark it so you got 2 weeks notice or something. I don't know. Anyone knows how to do that, give me a heads up. I'll try that and come up with something to do. And hopefully live stream. It probably won't be weekly, but mate, only because of my work shift. But maybe I'll try every second week or something. Just call up and say hello and say hi to everyone. And I know that this works now, so I might be able to jump up and say hello to anyone who else is live streaming. So that'd be cool. So thanks heaps, guys. I have no idea how I'm going to end it, but I think it says end stream, so I think I'm going to go there. But thanks heaps so much for jumping in and saying hello. And I'll see you guys, I guess, when I'm looking at you or speaking to you. Thanks, guys. Heaps.